What's up, guys, and welcome back to the Hunter Call of the Wild. We are in Colorado. We're continuing our missions to complete all of the story missions here in the Colorado Silver Peaks Reserve. Our next mission that we're headed to is to the dig site. If you guys remember from the last episode, we had to go up the railway. And we found out that there's people on this reserve who are trying to sabotage the reserve for whatever reason. We haven't figured that out yet. But we do know that it's happening. So, we were asked to go to the dig site just to see what's going on there. And, I think we can probably... Well, I was going to say I think we could probably get closer, but we can't. We have to walk over there, so no big problem.
I have an update for you. Since the sheriff's office are all discussing what's been going on up here, it turns out that they've been sharing notes. One of the deputies actually pulled over a truck, just outside the reserve. The truck was hauling a short chunk of rail track and two big heavy railway sleepers. Turns out the driver runs some kind of historical museum out in Arizona. He claims someone called Mr. Green reached out to him and offered him a chance to take home some historic railroad. The driver was confused, but was keen to grab a piece of Gold Rush history, so he drove out to retrieve a piece yesterday. Said that he and his son had to cut it out with a saw and lift it with a crane. He had receipts for the whole plant rental and everything. Obviously, we had nothing to do with this exchange, so the question becomes, who on earth is Mr. Green? The cops were going to ask me about it, but the guy was adamant that it had all been signed off by this Mr. Green. They just tried calling his number, and it's not recognized. They're going to get in touch with the truck driver and get back to me. You're nearly there. It's not much, but you'll recognize it when you see it. Okay, so at least the site itself hasn't been touched. What about the tool shed? They left an inventory, but there wasn't much in there. Just some digging tools and a rock saw.
Hey, we got some human footprints over here, bud.
I knew it. Of course they've been here as well. They've taken something. The rock saw is missing. I looked them up and they're like $500 brand new. This one was used and old. I doubt it's worth much. It was pretty heavy too. Have a look around. I wonder if they drove up here to get it. Gotcha. Okay. So they're in a car or truck and they've been here recently. I've got a plan, but we're gonna need to act fast. Grab a photo of those tracks and send it to me. I'm gonna round up some of my friends. Stay on the line. Okay, so we're going to lock down the barricades for all of our roads. Nothing gets in or out. I've rounded up a few people to help, but I've got a gate I need you to lock up. First thing you'll need to do is grab a padlock. I keep one in the closest lookout tower to the gate. Once you're inside, look for a locker.
Let's see here. So we're right about in the middle. We know our goat went that way, so we might as well continue on that a ways. Dang, we didn't get a single good shot on this poor thing. Alright, well, whatever.
That's the tower you need to check inside. Let me know when you've grabbed the padlock. You've got the padlock? Okay. Your GPS will show you where to find the right gate. We're almost there. The other roads are all locked down. Just your gate left to close. One of my friends says he arrived at his gate just as a truck was leaving. He recorded the license plate, though. The deputy's gonna take a look.
Alright, so we're pretty close here to the gate. I would imagine we'd hear something by now, but I guess not.
That's the gate. Close it and lock it shut.
It's already closed. I can get a truck through there, though. Right through here? On this side? Oh, yeah. You just pop up a little bit right here. Boom, come back down. What a useless gate.
Great work. If the criminals are still inside the reserve, they're gonna need to go off-road to escape. I feel better. The police are working with us now, and we have taken steps to get things back on track. The deputies share my suspicions about this being the work of animal rights activists. Sure, we get the odd email from time to time. A few years ago, my dad narrowly avoided having red paint thrown all over him by someone who had come looking for trouble. There's a group called the Activists for the Protection of Animal Rights, APAR. They've sent us some letters in the past. Thing is, it's been all calm on that front recently. And if you want to target, why us? We're not high profile. Until recently, that was my biggest problem. Plus, the sounds on that tape will be with me for a while. I don't think the person who recorded them is likely to be sensitive to animal rights. One thing I do know is that this lockdown is going to hurt us. People will talk. And I know that there are people on the board who are already considering replacing me.
Well, shoot fire, man. I don't know. I would say it's a bottom.
Though. One of the accountants got back to me about this meditation mountain that Baden was going to climb. She's ambitious, I'll give her that. She set her sights on one of our taller mountains, Mount Ursula. The police are in charge, so we have to take the back seat for a while. In the meantime, I'd like you to have another shot at finding Baden. She must be in a pretty rough state by now.
And Mount Ursula is almost 2 kilometers away. So I'm not going to bring you guys along for that whole trip. Oh, why did I do that? Just want to fast travel. Yeah, that didn't do a whole lot, but we do have some elk, some elk down here. Maybe we can bag us one of these boys. Or girls. Well, I don't discriminate. There's only one boy. How far away is he? Ooh, he's got some distance on him. Definitely need to get ourselves closer. We got a nice shot at our boy here. And he's going down quick. Oh, there he is. So we got him. Good shot. I don't see any other males running away. So I think he was the only one in that group. We're going to go ahead and pick him up, since it's along our path here. Look at that, they're coming back already. I'll take the money and experience. Don't think I won't. And they're coming back again. Goodness gracious. So I've already taken 2 from the herd. I think I'm going to leave the rest of them alone. Double lung that one. What did we get with the male? He ran a little bit more, that's for sure. That was a good vital shot. We know that much. Double lunged him. See, male, common, 275 silver. Yeah, we needed about 50 more for him to become a gold. So we'll just simply accept that one. And I will see you guys when something else happens or when we get closer to the mission area.
He told me that while he always has my back, he plans to retire permanently from the warden position. He doesn't know what he's going to do next, but he feels that his health problems stop him from doing the job properly. If I'm being honest, I always counted on him coming back. I told him that I felt like I was just keeping his seat warm. I think we both knew that his recovery was going too slowly for this to be a short-term thing. He seems confident that we've got this situation covered. More confident than I am, actually. We just need to keep pushing on. Let's find Baden and bring her home safely.
Alright, so on top of the saboteurs and the thieves, we've got Baden. Of course, it's Baden. Out here getting lost and whatnot. And Dad, the senior warden, is also very, very sick and not doing very well, apparently. And we've got the board of directors who seem to want to shut this place down no matter what happens. So this poor guy, man, he's just got all the cards stacked against him. Not surprisingly, though. And we are really high up here. Pretty, though. It's one of the things I like about living in Colorado, man, is the view that you get pretty much anywhere you go. You've got a beautiful, beautiful view. Whether it's out east in the farmland, you get those beautiful sunrises and sunsets out there where you can just see everything for miles. Or, you know, you come over here closer to where I am, like Colorado Springs, and you get the mountains as your backyard. And you can see them, how they turn purple during the sunrise, and get those beautiful sunsets as well. I do love Colorado, man. Other parts about it I'm not too thrilled with, but the nature part, it's primo. I won't even talk about Denver. I hate that place. You come to Colorado, don't go to Denver. Just don't. There's too much to see.
Footprints.
Yeah, she's barefoot too. But she's a hippie, so, you know. It's not surprising. She didn't seriously go all the way up over there, did she? We got some camping gear or something over here.
Look, that's definitely her gear. There's a yoga mat and everything. Is that a journal? Normally I wouldn't recommend this, but maybe we should see if she's written anything that can help. That's a lot to take in. Did she say she heard noises from the tree line? Let's check it out. I'll be honest, I'm really worried about her now.
So she threw her water bottle as something that she thought was behind her. So now she doesn't have any fresh water. That's yeah, she's not very smart. We'll just leave it at that. She's not a smart girl. She's kind of dumb. Oh, what are we supposed to be doing now anyways? I wasn't paying attention. Look for clues nearby. Well, we already did. Are we supposed to go from that tree line? It looks like she's just been going around in circles. Now we got bear.
Those tracks are headed straight for where she was.
So she heard a bear, decided to throw a water bottle at it, and we just crashed. Well, guys, I tell you what, I'm gonna go ahead and leave it there for this episode. Leave it on a little cliffhanger, mostly because I don't want to have to walk all the way back up there. I just don't have the patience for it right now. I'll be honest about it. But yeah. So we're gonna leave it at that. When we come back, we do have a skill point. I think we have to allocate as well. So, anyways, guys, I'm curious. What do you think so far of what's going on here with our story missions? Leave your comments down in the comment section below. And as always, be safe, be cool, and have fun. We'll catch you next time.